What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the MPCW gaming community? It's your boy Mason Stevens here, and we are back for week 4 of the online connected franchise. And if you were rocking with us last week, took a very, very, very heartbreaking, very tough loss to the Giants. Gave them their first win. Had a game-winning field goal. Pushed it just to the left. Ended up losing the game. So we're going to look to bounce back. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just share this. Alrighty, here we go. Link is shared. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, getting a phone call. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. We are back. Gonna do a little gardening, as my homie Austin Kruger would say. Alrighty. One more hit. Go ahead and get this weekly strategy. Oh, they got the rookie They got J.J. McCarthy. See who we can upgrade. Oh, I fucking put it on the round one. Okay, but that's good though. Then we can just auto upgrade him, because alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
It's the National Football League on
Are better overall than these guys, but it is a divisional game.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
When I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. You guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC offensive.
TJ Watt.
He got touchdowns. I got
The new acquire.
I like going back watching the
Didn't do much his first game as a Black Knight, but he's looking to make up for that.
It was really something to watch.
Yeah, but I love was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Oh, make him throw it away. Good shit defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
No way.
And he'll even avoid the contact as he will finally slide to a hole. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this will go as a gain
So
of
this
7
is how
as he
this game
gets
is
it to
going to
the
go, eh?
40-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 19 carries, 61 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge gains for him Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Let's go defense. Ben, don't break, baby.
This is 3rd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. To the right side and intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker,
TJ Watt with a pick, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult it is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. Time you're looking at him and going,
oh, ladies and gentlemen, look who's back. Jahmyr Gibbs, my boy. Let's go.
One example right there. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. St. Brown motioning left. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
There we go.
This is going to turn into another 1st down as
There we go. There we go.
Vikings 21. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
and it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Gibbs,
shit.
and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it.
Let's go.
He is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Black Knights take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra points.
There we go, boys.
And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their...
to try their best to do exactly that, but they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. When you look at this defense, they come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
And the mantra of this unit, get to the football. Fly to the ball kick.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his
He's
own
back.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very...
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
Up to the flag. Jesus.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Herbert. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Breaks gets through the contact. And
Let's
he's
go.
tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 55 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Okay.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man right side is St. Brown. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Let's go.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Black Knights go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I think it's who they played these first 3 weeks.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To the air with McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. And shedding through the tackle. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century.
Oh, wow. He just came back.
No answer for his running ability so far by the defense.
Okay, defense, let's
go.
go.
Adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Throwing is McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they just continue to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. McCarthy off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And his kick is indeed good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
We're going to look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's 1 catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards that time for number 14. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time. Herbert now. Right side to Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Herbert back to the air. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Justin Herbert with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Black Knights will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's McCarthy. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
This one swung out here to Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's done. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. McCarthy. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, and it's the Bengals who are out in front. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Donovan Peoples-Jones, a touchdown reception. We're accustomed to seeing strong quarterback play. We got that in the first half from Justin Herbert. Both teams running through their final adjustments before we get moving again. And for the call of the second half, let's get back down to South America and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Putting your back.
Oh, I couldn't throw that quick enough.
Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. 3rd and 12. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Yep.
Pressure, and they got to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. On play action, McCarthy. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. On the counter, here's Jones. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll go Madison up the middle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. During that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. In trouble, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
5-yard line. Nice punt.
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst. So the completion good for 6
we'll
yards.
move it a little bit.
And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's able to get the
yes,
first.
let's go.
Down at the 36.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
Nope.
And he is met at the
There's
line of
something wrong
scrimmage,
there,
and he
wrong
goes
game.
down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On to Gibbs. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Gibbs, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Black Knights look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their
Damn, he
lead
got
into
the
this
pick
4th
and
quarter.
dislocated.
Now the extra point try
How?
forthcoming. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's done.
Oh,
Following
no.
the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken
Come
up
on.
from just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 3.
All my guys are getting hurt.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. McCarthy operating from the gun. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man complete over the middle. That's done. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. Off the option, it's Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
TJ Watt, my man. How are you?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he's able to pick up the first before he's
really
brought
picked up
down
100.
inside the 5 at
Wow.
the 4. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Hunter Renfrow, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 28-10. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Another run for Gibbs here. A beautiful fake. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
I'll give him 1.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First carry now for David Montgomery. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves.
There we go,
And the
ladies and
offensive line,
gentlemen.
they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Rio, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the...
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. A way to bounce back. Jameer Gibbs with an upgrade. Just curious, who did the Vikings play the first 3 games? I mean, come on. Come on now. Let's be real for a minute. No wonder they were 3-0. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for the Connected franchise. I will catch y'all later.